What up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up? Happy New Year's to everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. Matt Dummett, Kevron Harris, what's up, fellas? Just a couple of minutes from kickoff. I think they said the kickoff was at 3:30. I think it's more like 3:40 or something. I don't know. Anyway, the day we've all been waiting for. The college football playoffs. I expect the game tonight to be probably a closer game. I don't know. We'll see what happens here with Cincinnati. We know who Alabama is. Can Cincinnati step up to the plate and make this thing interesting or not? We'll all find out together. I hope they do. I honestly don't care who wins, right? I don't care who wins either one of these games. I just want to see good games. That's it. That is it. Cheers to everybody. Hope everybody has an amazing and fantastic New Year's. Have a safe New Year's, too. It's probably more important than anything. A lot of people like to drink and have a good time on New Year's. Don't be driving. I don't think I should need to be telling grown people that, but apparently a lot of people still do it. So get an Uber or whatever you got to do, or stay home. Just do that. Just stay home. That's easier. What's up, Golden Blue Dude? Golden Blue Dude says it's weird playoffs with no Clemson. A little bit. Yeah. I mean, 6 years in a row, you get used to it. I can tell you one thing, though. I woke up for the first time on playoff day without any anxiety or anxiousness at all. It was actually, I'm enjoying this playoffs without Clemson in it. I know that sounds weird, but there's no stress leading up to the game for the entire month of December. It's stress-free, right? What's up, Danny D-Rock? What's up, Island Pete? Yes. What's up, the conservative coconut? Adam Jumper. Yeah. All right, so this is what I do every time I do one of these game streams. Before the game starts, I always like to know from the fine people score predictions. Now, as of about an hour ago, the spread on the game was 13.5. I don't know what it's at now. 13.5 points Alabama was favored by. I'll give you my score prediction. It's going to be Alabama 35, Cincinnati 24. 35-24 is PigskinPete's score prediction. Lock it in. Big Six says 47-17. Oh, you're Geo1330. Okay, yeah, I remember you. Your old account got taken down. Uh-oh, what'd you do? So, Golden Blue Dude says Alabama 38, Cincinnati 28. That's 10 points, so that means that Cincinnati would cover. George is here. He says, go Alabama. George is rooting for the SEC. I think probably everybody outside of the SEC is rooting for Cincinnati. The underdog story, the Cinderella story, the Group of Five team against Big Bad Alabama, right? So I think the vast majority of the people that are watching this game that aren't Alabama fans or SEC homers are rooting for Cincinnati in this game. I don't fall into that category. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it would be great if Cincinnati won. It'd be funny, and it would be great content for YouTube. But on a personal level, I could care less. I don't care. What's up, Luke? He says Cincinnati winning would be amazing. It would provide for some quality content over the next several weeks and beyond, into the offseason as well. For not just me, but several other people on YouTube as well. Michael Treese says, go Bearcats. As long as this game doesn't get out of hand, here's what I do. I mean, I don't want this game to be 30-0 at halftime. That's no fun for anybody, right? But we do see at least one blowout game every single year, it seems like. Sometimes multiple times a year in the playoffs, whether it's a playoff game or a national championship game. There's been a bunch of blowouts, a bunch of them. I just want to see a good one. Luke says Cincinnati being in the playoffs kind of pisses him off. They're undefeated. They have a couple of really good wins against ranked teams. They won on the road at Notre Dame. I don't really know, things happen to sort of fall their way, right? There's a couple of other teams that they would have handled their business. They would have got in ahead of Cincinnati. But you can't blame Cincinnati for being there. I mean, the chips fell their way, and all they did was win all their games. I think they do deserve to be there. What's up, P Digits? Oh, you're just mad that they made the playoffs before Carolina. Well, I'll tell you what, man. They made the playoffs before a lot of teams. I mean, think of all the big-name schools that have never made the playoffs. Well, until now, Michigan, right? Auburn's never made the playoffs. Florida's never made the playoffs. Texas A&M has never made the playoffs. Southern California's never made the playoffs. Who else am I thinking of here? I know there's some more big names. Florida State, obviously, but they've been down in a bad way. Miami. Been a bunch of big name schools that have not made the playoffs in the playoff era. So here we go. I'm weirdly excited about this. It's almost as if my team is playing, and I don't even care who wins, but I'm excited about the game. This is one of the more interesting matchups because it is a group of 5 team. I'm almost happy Cincinnati made the playoffs just for that reason alone, Now, if they get the, completely smoked in this game, then that'll be a different story. Then you might never see a group of 5 team make the 4-team playoff again until we expand, which when we expand, we're guaranteed to probably see at least one group of 5 team in every single season. What's up, Jerome Shit Talking Pruitt? VicTube. What's up, buddy? I saw your hype and hate video. I gave it a thumbs up, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought I heard that too. I heard the same thing about their uniform. It looks like we got a sold-out crowd there, and I'm not surprised. Alabama's obviously going to travel well in the playoffs, and Cincinnati, being a group of 5 team, I bet they have a pretty good presence there as well. Here we go. Let's get the show on the road.
Come get that ass. Peace, everybody. One love. We'll see you soon, Texas Pete.
Shout out to Law Tide one time. If Luke Fickell found a way to win this game, I mean, he's got $10 million a year coming to him at any school he wants to, any job opening school that he wants to go to, period. He's already a rich man, he's probably making a couple $1 million a year, $3 million. I don't know how much he's making. He'll get a massive raise whenever the Cincinnati moves to the Big 12 just because they're moving up leagues and they'll get a lot more money. But winning this game will make him a very, very wealthy person in the future. Guaranteed. Got to pull for your fellow Luke. The media only changes the weak mind. It says the playoffs are a joke. Find out at the end of day. What? That made zero sense, sir. But I believe you. I believe that you believe that. What's up, Christopher? CJ, is that the way they call you? I'm just going to call you Christopher. All right, so it looks like Cincinnati is going to kick off. Alabama's going to get a chance to strike first in the 2021 Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic college football playoff game. Let's go. The Cincinnati players look pumped up. Got a packed house in Jerry's World. I'd like to go there, not even just for just for any game. Touchback. So we'll get our first look at Bryce Young, Heisman Trophy winner 2021. Are we going back and forth? Oh, yes, Lou. I forgot Lou was streaming today. Yeah, I guess he's going to do the Georgia game on Patreon and and this game on YouTube. I don't know. Okay, George. See you later. All right. 1st and 10 from the 25. They're going to hand the ball off and pick up about 5 on 1st down. Second down from the 31. Another run. Just short of the 1st down marker. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Oh, I didn't know you were from California. Cincinnati looks small compared to Alabama. I said that was going to happen. A couple of weeks ago on my live show, I said, wait till you see what the trenches look like as far as the size of these players. 3rd and 1. 1st down tied. Yeah, it's weird to see that, isn't it? Alabama's linemen are so big compared to theirs. It looks almost like they're playing against a high school team. It's just because they're 6'7", 350 pounds, all of them, I mean. Play clock is running down less than 10 seconds. 1st and 10. Another handoff. They're having a hard time bringing down the Alabama backers. They look the Alabama running backs are bigger than the Cincinnati linebackers. What's up, Country Tiger? I'm doing amazing and fantastic today. We had family over. We had a New Year's Eve lunch, which was a lot of food. And now I'm here with you fine folks. Second and 3, Bryce rolling. He almost gets sacked. He breaks it. Then gets tackled by the same guy from behind who missed the first attempt at the sack. I don't know why he didn't wrap him up. It looks like a Cincinnati linebacker there, number 41. 3rd and 2. On the end around, Williams gets the 1st down and a lot more. Picks up about 10 or 12 on the play. 1st down tied. Cody Haskins is here. Wilkie. Wilkie says he's seen all he needs to see Cincinnati by 3 scores. Oh, man, look at the size of that hole. Good God. Picks up 9 yards on 1st down. Yeah, this is going to be a long day for the Bearcats. I mean, I can already tell you that. It's, This is the difference. I don't care how good Cincinnati's team is, and they're great. This is the difference between Group of 5 teams and elite Power 5 teams. The size difference, the physicality. They're getting pushed all over the place. I know Cincinnati's got a lot of speed, and that may come into play later in the game. Maybe as some of these players start to wear down a little bit, speed may help out then. But right now, with fresh legs, Alabama's just taking it to them on the ground. Have we seen a pass yet? I don't think we have. I don't think we have. All right, there's a flag on the play. See what this is. Offside Cincinnati. So they made a already short field even shorter. Alabama's all the way down to the 14-yard line of Cincinnati. 1st and 5 coming up. Got 2 running backs set. Another handoff rolls out to the right. And he's going to be, let's see, I don't know if they're going to spot this. It looks like they're going to spot it, a couple of inches short of the first down marker. Yeah, they did. So 2nd and 1 from the 11. I agree with you, Country Tiger. It's going to be a moot point once we expand the playoffs in a couple of years. Once it goes to 12-team playoff, you'll never see a Group of 5 playoff. They're always going to be playing with the Power 5. All right, 2nd and 1. First down, and he barely got it, but he picked up about 2 on the play. So 1st and goal, Alabama. Yeah, it's looking like that, isn't it? All right, 1st and goal from the 8. For the first pass of the game by Bryce Young, touchdown, Alabama. What's the highest passer rating you can have? 1,000? He's 1 for 1 for a touchdown. That might technically be the second pass. He might have had a screen pass earlier in the drive. I can't remember. 11 plays, 75 yards, and 5 minutes and 9 seconds. Alabama.
Come get that ass. Peace, everybody. One love. We'll see you soon, Texas Pete.
Just imagine the pushback from all of America, especially the internet, if Cincinnati gets their ass handed to them and blown out in this game. Even though there's been a bunch of other teams that have been blown out, like I just mentioned, they'll latch on to Cincinnati and say they shouldn't have been there. Group of 5 teams don't belong in the playoffs. It'll be a whole thing, you know. Let's see. What's up, SEC Football Tube? Says, I'm just going to say it. Thank God we aren't Texas fans. A Gamecock fan saying, thanks God I'm not a Texas fan. Now, that is something else there. But I happen to agree with them. So. They said they wanted Bama. Yeah, be careful what you ask for. Cincinnati is not a defensive team. Well, maybe we might see a shootout then, because Cincinnati, if they're not a defensive team, then I'm going to go ahead and assume that Alabama is going to score on just about every possession. So it's going to have to be a back and forth situation. Alabama's had some tough games defensively this year. Now, they played great defensively against Georgia in the SEC championship. That was their best defensive game of the year. But they have given up some points to some very lesser talented teams. So that's the formula for Cincinnati if they want to stay in this thing, is they're going to have to just keep up scoring. It's going to have to be a Big 12 type game, which is ironic because that's exactly where the Cincinnati is going, is to the Big 12 here in the next couple of years. You feel like the committee threw Cincinnati to the wolves? Yeah. I don't really blame the committee for that. I mean, they had to get in there. They had to put them in there. There's no way they could justify not putting Cincinnati in, especially how high they had them ranked all season long. And I don't really know where you put them other than the 4 spot. You had to put Alabama at 1 because they beat Georgia in the SEC championship and blew them out. I don't think you can put Cincinnati at 3. So I don't know. I kind of it's easy to come down on the committee for some of the decisions they make, but I feel like they did the right thing as far as that goes. Yes. Yes. Thank you for reminding me of that. National treasure, American legend, Betty White passed away today at the age of 99. Let's go ahead and give her a moment of silence. Yes, rest in peace, Betty White. All right, here we get a first look at the Cincinnati offense, 1st and 10 from the 25. Screen pass out to the right, complete, and he picks up about 6. Desmond Ridder, the quarterback's had a great season. He's thrown for about 3,800 yards, I think, and 37 touchdowns. And I don't know if that's true. I just made that up, but I think I saw that earlier. It's close to that, though. What's up, Sea-Dog? All right, 2nd down and 4 for the Bearcats. Gonna hand the ball off, run up the middle, and run into a wall, but he fights and gets close to the 1st down marker. It's gonna be 3rd and 1 coming up, I think. Yes, 3rd and 1. 1st down, Bearcats. Quick pass to the left side, complete, and he gets it plus a couple more. 1st and 10, Cincinnati. This is going to be if Cincinnati, again, if they want to stay in this game, it's going to be a game of back and forth. You remember that song from the 90s? I don't even know who sings it. Remember that? Back, forth and forth. Remember that song? All you old people out there like me? That's what you need. Back, forth and forth. From the 38. A handoff up the middle. Big hole. He gets hit late, and there's a pile on him. They push him across the 1st down marker. I don't know where they're gonna down him a couple yards short, I think. But a hard run there. What's that number 24's name? Whatever his name is, number 24, the running back. Good run. Oh, they did give him the first down. They gave it to him. Cincinnati is the world team today. All right, 2nd and 1. Ritter. Oh, he was wide open and he slipped. That wasn't Ritter's fault. Ritter put the ball where it was supposed to be, and the receiver just slipped. You might need to change your shoes or whatever, your cleats. They might not be conducive to this fake turf. Yeah, that was an easy first down too. Just slipped. Yeah, Cincinnati's offensive line is one of the best in the country. It's different from the defensive line for sure. 3rd and 1. And he's going to get it. I think he got it by, he got it by a lot. A couple yards. First down, Cincinnati. What's up, Jeremy Garrettson? Hey, do I have any Bucknuts, Ohio State people in the chat here? Some of these Ohio State fans are acting like that this is them playing in the game because they're, Cincinnati's from Ohio. They're like, they're super excited like they're playing in the game or something. 1st and 10. Oh, good fake. Complete. He's off to the races. Oh, finally tripped up at the 30. A hell of a play there. The defense bought that hook, line, and sinker. See, this is the thing. Cincinnati has speed. They're fast. And Ritter is a very smart quarterback. What's up, Sven Krusberg? All right. So from the 31 in Alabama territory, 1st and 10, almost picked off, batted down at the line of scrimmage. Got to be careful. These Alabama defenders are starting to notice a pattern here. He's getting the ball out extremely quickly. I don't know if somebody's got a timer on this guy. I'd like to see what the average is on this drive. He's getting that ball out in less than a second on almost every single pass. They're all short, bubble screens and short passes, but Alabama's watching for that and just throwing their hands up to bat it down. So you got to watch. So you don't want to end up throwing an interception here. 2nd and 10. Complete. First down and more inside the 20. Spins inside the 10. Thrown down. 1st and goal, Bearcats. Hey, Wilkie, where do you get that Clemson paw from? Seriously. Is that an emoji you got from being a member? Or I don't know where you get that from. You've posted that several times, and I haven't been able to find that. It must be because you're a member. What just happened? What did I miss? I got to say, so far, this game is 10 out of 10 excitement level. Okay? I'm digging it so far. What just happened? Is that a TV timeout, an injury timeout? I missed what happened. Yeah, so everybody, if you want to be a member of the channel, like Wilkie here, and about 20 other guys so far, I think it only costs $3 a month. Is that how much it costs, Wilkie? There's a $3 membership, a $4 membership, and a $5 membership for the rich people. Once I hit a certain number of members, I will start doing some private streams and some other things for the members only. And you get to do cool things like that. Put emojis and all kinds of other weird stuff up in the chat. You think heaven is rooting for Cincinnati, huh? The Sun Bowl. Yeah, the Washington State lost that, right? Was that the makeup game? The highest is $5 a month, Wilkie. So you pay if you're a champion member, that means you pay $4.99 a month. Which I think is a bargain with the amount of hours I do live streams every week and uploaded videos. $3, $4, or $5 a month is pennies compared to what you pay for any other type of entertainment. So what was that? What happened there? Did somebody call a timeout? Did Alabama call a timeout or something? I missed what happened there. I was looking at the chat. Who thinks that Georgia's going to lose tonight? Just asking. Just asking. They're favored by 7.5. Yeah, okay, Alabama called a timeout, okay. What's up, Ray Finkel's creepy bedroom? Good to see you here, as always. Very possible, huh? Feel like they will, huh? All right, 1st and goal from the 9. Pass is batted down again. I told you 2 plays ago. Alabama's defenders and the coaches have seen this. He's doing these very quick passes and they're low. And so the Alabama players are just sitting back spying him and waiting for him to throw it and throwing their hands up. And this is a problem that they're going to have to fix because it's going to end up being an interception or possibly a pick 6 if he doesn't do something about this. He's going to have to do something to mitigate that. Second and goal. And he threw that one high in an attempt not to get batted down, and you saw what happened. It was incomplete. Of course, it did bounce off the hands of, was that a receiver or the tight end? Anyway, it bounced off his hands. That's got to be a tight end. He looks big. But he should have caught that. 3rd and goal. What's up, Talk to the Paw? All right, big 3rd down here. Look, I mean, I think you need to get a touchdown here. The field goals aren't going to do shit in this game against Alabama, especially the way that they looked on that first drive. And what was that? Well, now you got to kick a field goal. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 20. One thing about Cincinnati's offense I don't like is it's dink and dunk. You don't really see a lot of deep passes. It's a little bit gimmicky. You know what I mean? And you can get away with that playing against some of these other teams in the group of 5, but not against Alabama. They're gonna win that battle 9 times out of 10 in the long run. The kick is up, but the kick is good. So Cincinnati does get on the board. I find that to be a loss for such a great drive by Cincinnati for them to only come away with 3 points. But it's better than 0 points, I guess, right? 3 is better than 0. Wait, what's more, 3 or 0? 3, 0. 3 is better than 0. I'm pretty sure. I think. Yeah, I just want to see them, Honestly, Alabama's the weakest part of their defense is their secondary this year. I mean, their defensive line is, great. Front seven's great. So you got to expose those defensive backs a little bit and use those speedy wide receivers down the field. Hopefully we see that, because everything we've seen so far is either just a run or a bubble screen or, a short pass behind the line of scrimmage. Haven't really seen anything down the field at all. The one attempt they did to the tight end there on that second to last play in the end zone was probably the first real downfield, and not even downfield, it was only a 10-yard pass. But first 10-yard or plus pass that we've seen attempted. Pete, that's an awesome picture you got behind you. Which one? I got a bunch of them. I got these are magazine covers from the day after the 2016 national championship over here, and they're framed. You can't see the other one; it's too far over. These drawings here, that's a Clemson Tiger and a Clemson logo and a Clemson national championship logo imprinted onto an American flag. That was drawn by a U.S. Marine. My wife got these hand drawn for me for my birthday. In what year was that? I feel like it was my 35th birthday. So that would have been 2015. I think. I don't remember what year it was. And then the same one below that is the Carolina Panthers with the flag. So, and this is BVD's picture here. That's what you're talking about. Oh, the chicken one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this was drawn by BVD or painted by BVD. I don't know how you want to call it. I told him to paint me something obviously Clemson related and something that had my name on it, Pigskin Pete. I didn't say anything about the Gamecocks. That was his idea. He just knows, how much I rag on the Gamecocks. And so he drew that. And I happily bought it from him. He would have done it for me for free, but I happily paid him for his time and effort. I like it a lot. I'm going to eventually get this framed and hang it on the wall in here. It just sits here right now for YouTube purposes. But yes, it's very cool. Am I live streaming the wedding tomorrow? No, I'm not. No. What the F? What happened to the game? I don't know. I'm watching the game right now. It's right here on my TV. I don't know what happened to your game, but I'm watching it right here on TV. All right, so here we go. There's this first quarter has actually flown by. Two very long drives and a lot of time taken off the clock on both possessions there. Inside of 5 minutes left in the first quarter, 7-3. And we'll get a second look at the Alabama offense from this 25-yard line here. Oh, good defensive penetration there. Picks up about a yard on first down. You were excited for the wedding? Well, I'm glad somebody's excited for the wedding because I'm not. I am not at all. I'm going to be a party pooper at that wedding tomorrow. Everyone else is going to be hanging out outside, drinking cocktails. I'm going to be inside watching the TV, watching the New Year's 6 games. And I'm going to get yelled at for it. I already know that. 2nd and 9. Get him. Bryce Young has to throw it away under pressure. 3rd and 9 coming up. That's a hell of a stat. Won 47 of the last 48 games when scoring on the opening drive. What's up, Cloyd? Dabo did do a great job. I agree. Okay, 3rd and 9 here for the Tide from the 26. Flag, I don't know what just happened there. I think that might have been against Alabama. They're both pointing at each other. This could be devastating for Alabama if this is against them. It would be 3rd and 14 if this is a false start. Oh, they called it against Cincinnati. Offsides. Let me see here. Yeah, I got to agree with that. I didn't see any Alabama players move. That was definitely against Cincinnati. All right, 3rd and 4. Over the middle, complete. Big gain all the way to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10, Alabama. Cincinnati brought the house and left the middle of the field wide open. And Alabama capitalized on it. Yeah, I don't know, Wilkie. Oh, God. Look at this run. Big time run all the way inside the 40-yard line. 1st down and more. Alabama. The people whose wedding that we're going to tomorrow don't care about football in the least. No, they could care less about football at all. So that's why they got married on New Year's Day. But they know how much I care about football, and they didn't care about my feelings when planning their wedding. Assholes. 1st and 10. Bryce Young throws it down the field, almost intercepted. Could have been intercepted if he would have dove for it. Anyway, good job by Bryce Young getting rid of that ball. He was about to get a big sack for a loss, and he did something that DJ Uiagalelei does not do, and threw it away. If you could hold Alabama to a field goal here, that would be a huge win. They're not even in field goal range yet. 2nd and 10. Bryce Young's going to keep it. Then he's going to pitch it out. And he's going to smash over the defenders and pick up the 1st down. 1st down, Alabama. Thank you, and you're welcome for my sacrifice tomorrow. You know what? I might go live from that damn place. I might go live. Who said that earlier? Yeah, he crossed the line. He got the 1st down, no doubt. Is that even a question? Illegal forward pass. It's coming back, Jack. So what, he was across the line of scrimmage already? Illegal forward pass by Alabama. That's what I said, Wilkie. Who gets married on New Year's? I don't know. They do. Yeah, I guess that's a good call. He was technically across the line. He was. I mean, you can't be mad at that. It was very close, but right there, yeah, he's definitely across. Yeah. Good call. What are they doing now? They're going to look at it again? I hope we don't have to watch this all game. Did you guys see that game last night between Pittsburgh and who did Pittsburgh play? I'm having a brain fart. Anyway, you saw the game, the Peach Bowl, Michigan State. They reviewed every play. That game might have been 4.5 hours long. And you know what? I'm not even going to get into it today. I spent too much time over the past 2 weeks and last night talking about players that are opting out and quitting, especially the key players in big bowl games like Kenny Pickett. not going to even get into it today because it's just a round and round conversation that goes nowhere, and I'm frankly bored of it. But here's what I will say. Had Kenny Pickett played in that game, Pitt wins the game easily by 10 points. That's what I will say. And that's it. That's all I'm going to say about it. Yeah. How about the other game last night? I didn't see most of it. I only saw like the first quarter, but the Las Vegas Bowl with Wisconsin and Arizona State. So if you follow betting lines like I do, especially during the bowl season, the game started out at 7. Wisconsin was favored by 7. And it stayed at 7 or 7.5 all week long. And 30 minutes before kickoff, it went up a half a point every 10 minutes. So Arizona State, right at the end, or right prior to kickoff, within an hour or so, announced they were having, I think, 9 starters out for whatever reason. COVID, opting out, injured, suspension for a player, team violation, whatever. But 9 guys. And so from an hour before kickoff until kickoff, the line moved almost 2.5 points, which you never really hear of that. Because people started putting a ton of money on Wisconsin once they heard about Arizona State's players not playing. Turns out, if you took that bait, which thank God I didn't, if you took that bait, you lost because Arizona State only lost by 7 points. So you'd have been better off betting on Arizona State, even with the opt-outs. But, yeah, they had a bunch of players opt out. Some players got hurt. So what happened here? What? They confirmed it, right? Yeah, 3rd and 14 coming up from the 41. Young, back to pass, throws it. What a hell of a catch, but still short of the first down. So they're all the way down to the 29-yard line, about 2 yards shy of the first down marker. What will Alabama do? Will they go for it, or they just settle for a field goal to go up by a touchdown? They're going for it. Young hands it off, and they get the first down. I knew they were going to do this. Yep. 1st and 10 tied. I like that play call too. That running back is bigger than any of their defensive linemen. Or at least as big. I think he's bigger. Another big run inside, taken down at about the 9. 1st and goal. Alabama. Yeah, Cincinnati really needed to hold them to a field goal here, I think. Like I said last drive, you can't be trading touchdowns and field goals all game. It's just not going to work. So on first and goal, he's going to bounce it out to the left side, and he's going to go out of bounds for about maybe a half a yard. 2nd and goal coming up from the 9. I don't even know if I'm Alabama, what's the point of passing at this point? I mean, Cincinnati cannot stop the run. This reminds me of South Carolina yesterday against North Carolina. North Carolina just could not stop South Carolina's run. Yeah, get him! Sacked! A 5-yard loss on the play. Cincinnati defender Beavers I like that name. Beavers. I like Beavers. Good play there defensively. Oh, no, they're going to call him for a personal foul here. They miss it. He definitely grabbed his helmet in some way, shape, or form, but you can't review that. Clearly, they didn't call it on the field, so I guess it's going to stand. No call. Anyway, 3rd and goal from the 15. This is a huge 3rd down. Keeping Alabama to a field goal is a huge win on this drive. If you're Cincinnati, you got to stop them here. Got to stop them. Do not allow the touchdown. Young rolls out to the right. He's going to keep it. He's got room. Oh, he gets pushed out at the 3. He gets pushed out at the 3-yard line. 4th and goal from the 3, the end of the first quarter. What will Alabama do? Will they go for it? 1st and goal from the 3, or will they kick the field goal and be safe? I don't know. I can tell you that this is a great game so far, though. I can tell you that much. I do know that much. I do know that much. And believe me, I don't know a lot. Do I think that Clemson will win the ACC next year? Yes. Absolutely, I do. And they'll be favored heavily to do so. Now, it doesn't mean they will, but I do. Calvin says go for it is their best option, probably. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they did go for it. The way that they're running the ball, if I were Nick Saban, I would just say, we're going to run a draw up the middle and make you stop us. Stop us. Because you haven't proven that you can all game so far. You know. That would be great. That would be even better, a turnover inside the 5. But I would say, well, I don't know. I don't have the stats pulled up. I don't have like a minute by minute ticker on the stats. But I'd say Alabama is averaging probably 7 or 8 yards per rush so far in this game. So 3 yards shouldn't be a problem. You know. Scores feels like Alabama. I'm actually giving Cincinnati a little bit of credit here. They are way undersized defensively compared to Alabama, and they're playing fast and loose. It's just a physicality issue, and that's going to be a problem later in the game. Certainly in the second half and in the fourth quarter, more particularly in the fourth quarter when these guys get worn down. But so far, Cincinnati's showing a lot of fight. But you can't get into a situation where you get down by 2 touchdowns to Alabama. Then it's a losing battle at that point. You gotta stay in the fight with them. You gotta match score for score, and hopefully maybe get a turnover or something, an interception or a fumble. Something has to bounce your way. Is Sea-Dog in here? I have a question for him. I don't know. Am I going to the Snowman's wedding tomorrow? Yeah, the Snowman Destroyer. Yes, the person who destroyed my lawn ornament. That's whose wedding I'm going to tomorrow. Yes, it is. Oh, Calvin's a Vols fan. Oh, man, I bet you are pissed off about last night's game. That was a good game, too. That was a really good game. That might have been the most exciting game. The Cheez-It Bowl with Clemson was pretty exciting too, actually. Yeah, but the Tennessee and Purdue game might have been one of the most exciting games of the bowl season so far. All right, so they're lining up to kick a field goal. Let's see if they fake it or not. Saban likes to do that in the playoffs. Oh, come on! You got to be shitting me! Are they going to get a first down here? False start. It's against Alabama. Holy shit. I don't know about that. I don't know about that call there. It looked to me as if Cincinnati was offsides. I'd be a little bit pissed if I was Alabama. But anyway, still short field goal, 4th and goal. Field goal is good. So 10-3. And like I said, that is a win. I would consider that a win if I'm a Cincinnati Bearcat fan right now. Letting Alabama drive down the field, get in the red zone, and holding them to a field goal is a win, my friend. 10-3. Tied.
Come get that ass. Peace, everybody. One love. We'll see you soon, Texas Pete.
Clemson fans piss me off.
Yeah, but Luke, if it would have moved the ball forward 2 yards, it would have been 4th and goal from the 1, and they probably would have went for the touchdown instead of the field goal. So it did matter. All right, so Alabama kicks it off. 14 minutes and 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Let's see what Cincinnati has for the Alabama defense here. Last drive, like I said, they did pretty good running the ball. A lot of short passes and bubble screens and stuff like that. It worked all the way until they got down into the, inside the 10-yard line, and then they couldn't move the ball anymore. So I'd like to see a shot or two downfield. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball to keep Alabama's defense honest. And let's take some shots downfield. Let's stop doing these passes behind the line of scrimmage. It's just not going to work all game long. All right, Ritter pitches it to the running back, rolls around to his left, picks up about 3, 2nd and 7 coming up. Looks like the Cincinnati running back is a little bit shaken up. I don't know what the deal with him is. They were holding his arm. Hopefully he's okay. 2nd and 5. Ritter, back to pass under pressure, just falls down. Folded like a lawn chair. 3rd and long coming up. Well, let's see. I don't know how much they lost on that play. Lost a lot. Like 10 yards. 9 yards. Good God, man. Yeah, so 3rd and long coming up. 3rd and 14 officially from the 21. Ritter's going to get rid of it. Complete, but not enough. Another short pass. Picks up only 4. It's going to be 4th and 10. You got a punt now. Bad news there. That's a loss. That's a loss. Doesn't help your field position out much either. Alabama's most likely going to get some decent field position here unless this is some kind of crazy, amazing punt. But going to flip the field a little bit, which is not good. A high snap. It is a good punt, but still all the way down to good special teams play tackle there. So anyway, Alabama takes over at their own 31. Slowly flipping the field. Alabama is into their favor. Alabama had 106 rushing yards in the first quarter. And that's actually something they've been struggling to do all season long, is run the ball, which is bad news. A flag on the play. Running back picks up about 8. I think this might be coming back. I think we might have a holding call here. Illegal formation against Alabama. So it is coming back, but for a different reason. Saban, looks like his normal self. Every time there's a penalty, he looks like somebody killed his dog. Which I understand. 1st and 15 coming up. From the 28. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers. Young throws it out to the right. Incomplete. Good coverage there by the Bearcats. 2nd and 15 coming up. When you're averaging 8 yards per rush, why are you doing empty running back sets and 5 wide receivers? I know. I think sometimes these coaches overthink things too much. I will never understand that. I guess that's why I'm not a coach. I'm just a jerk off on YouTube. 2nd and 15. Young throws it out. It gets back to the original line of scrimmage there. Might have got a yard or so. It's going to be 3rd and 9 or 3rd and 10 coming up. Sven Krusberg. Third and 14. I said 3rd and 10. 3rd and 14. Young's going to pass it. He's under pressure. He rolls out to his right. He's looking downfield, throws it. Incomplete. Flag on the play. The flag was thrown before the pass. Holding against Alabama. Wow.
Dying right
Oh
after.
my God!
Dying right
Oh
after.
my God!
Dying right
Oh my
after.
God!
Dying right
Oh my
after.
God!
Dying right
Oh my
after.
God!
So a loss on the last drive by Cincinnati, but a big win on this one. This is by far Cincinnati's best defensive performance of the day on their 3rd defensive drive. 4th and 14. A chance for Cincinnati to flip backfield position in their favor. Good punt, though. Fair catch called at the 29. 11 minutes and 17 seconds left in the second quarter. 10-3, Alabama leads. We'll see what Cincinnati's got on offense here, starting from their own 29-yard line. Calvin says, let's go Cincinnati. Oklahoma guy, what's up, buddy? Says, yeah, Alabama needs Mechie. Is Mechie not playing? No, right. He tore his ACL last game. I knew that. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, right. They do need Mechie. That was a huge loss for them. Huge loss. Huge loss for Alabama. Yeah, I knew it tore his ACL. And look, it's terrible. Clemson was down 7, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, 7 scholarship wide receivers the second half of the season due to injury. Great teams find a way to win. I do feel bad for Mechie, though. I do. I got to say, so far, I'm extremely excited about this game. This game is, exciting It has everything so far in it that I like. I'm especially excited that it's not a blowout here so far. Great news. Cody says Cincinnati is scared. I don't think they look scared to me so far. Do they look scared to anybody else? I don't think they're scared at all. Yeah, run the ball. Alabama's overthinking this offensively. Bill O'Brien is overthinking it. A lot of coaches overthink it, right? They think you can't just run the ball. Like, we practice passing all week. We got to pass some. Well, when you're averaging 8 and 9 yards per carry and the defense has no answer for your run, why would you stop running it? They overthink it. What's up, B-Bean? Yeah, Alabama's got depth. They have as much or more depth than anybody in the country. No excuses for a hurt player. And again, I feel bad for Mechie and anybody else that's hurt. But you can't use that as an excuse. All right, 1st and 10, Cincinnati from the 30. They're going to try to run it up the middle and get nowhere, maybe a yard. So that number 24, the running back for Cincinnati, looks like I told you it looked like he hurt himself on the last play on the last offensive drive. He's back in. I think he's the one that just carried the ball on that first down. Yeah, he is. So I don't know what the injury was or the deal, but whatever. 2nd and 9 coming up from the 31. Desmond Roberts wants to know, is the video on here? The video of the game? No. I actually like my YouTube channel, and I don't want it to get taken down. So I'm going to call the game as best I can. More of just a hangout. Take it or leave it, buddy. Sorry about your luck. 3rd and 4. From the 36. 10 minutes left in the second quarter. This is a big 3rd down for Cincinnati. They need to keep the ball moving here. Ritter's back to pass. Throws it. Batted down. Again, that's the 3rd batted down pass of the game. I keep telling you, I don't think it's going to be the last one either. The 3rd batted down pass of the game, and we're only not even a quarter and a half into this game. Alabama they're spying him and throwing their hands up. 4th and 4. No, I am not streaming the next game. I'm not, no. All right, so the punt is up. Good punt and good coverage on the play, taken down at the 7. Great special teams play there by the Cincinnati Bearcats. So anyway, Alabama takes over from their own 7 when we come back from a commercial break. You always watch it on one window and listen to this channel on the other. How do you watch it on one window? Are you watching it on an app or something like the ESPN app? Every time I do a game stream like this, and I get it, man, people that aren't familiar with the channel, they see the title of the video and the thumbnail, and they think it's a live stream of the game because people illegally stream the games constantly on YouTube. So they click on it and they see me and they're like, who the hell is this guy? Nobody wants to talk to this guy. I want to see the game. So I get it. But you got to understand from my point of view, when you've been doing this for years, it gets annoying, right? To have several people come into every stream talking about, are you going to show the game? Are you going to show the game? Are you going to show the game? So that's my sort of a run-of-the-mill answer is, yeah, if you want to watch the game, you can get a TV or something, or maybe a tablet and download the ESPN Plus app. I don't know. But I'm not showing the game because they won't allow me to. You know? It is what it is. Sorry. Sorry I couldn't be the one that illegally streams stuff for you. I'm a man. I'm a law-abiding citizen in most ways. Not always, most ways. Yeah, I'm about to cut the cable, man. I'm sick of. If I told you, and I'm not gonna tell you, I told you how much I paid for cable and internet for this house. It's criminal. It's criminal. And I've been saying for a year I'm going to cut the cable. I still haven't done it, but I'm going to soon. I got a couple of things I want to do, remodeling this room and remodeling my bedroom and some of the electronic stuff, and I'm going to cut the cable as soon as I do that. Yeah. Definitely. Anyway, we got 83 people in here. Thank you all for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody's having an amazing and fantastic New Year's Eve. Everybody be safe tonight if you party. Especially if you're one of these teams, a fan of one of these teams, rather, that wins. I know you're going to be in party mode, right? If you're a Georgia fan and Georgia wins tonight, you're going to be in party mode. If Michigan wins tonight, you're a Michigan fan, you're going to be in party mode. Party safely. Yes. I'm all for partying. Believe me. But only safely. Don't get yourself arrested or worse, hurt. All right, game's coming back on here. Hey, Mario, the score is at the top of the screen there. Alabama 10, Cincinnati 3. And there is... how much time left here? 9 minutes and 35 seconds in the second quarter left. Alabama's taking over on first down from their own 9-yard line. And Bryce is going to throw it out into the flat to the running back, and he's hit immediately for a loss. Good defensive play by the cornerback there, Gardner. Great play, actually. 2nd and 11 coming up. Bloodline says, where the game you can show us where the ball at. I don't know what you mean. I can tell you where the ball's at. Right now, the ball's on the 8-yard line because they just lost a yard. You know? I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Yeah, cable's a ripoff, man. You know? When we first bought this house, or first built this house, bought it, built it, whatever, you know, there was only one option as far as cable went, right? And they give you, because it was a newer neighborhood and they have deals, they're trying to get in the neighborhood, right? So they give you all kinds of crazy deals. Well, eventually those deals run out. You guys know this. Whether it's a 12-month deal or a 24-month deal, they give you some crazy low rate for internet and home security and cable. Eventually it all runs out, right? So that's how they get you in. And I just have always kept it. I never really switched after the deal ran out. That's on me. That's not on them. And plus that was really before, that was 5 years ago. So that was before YouTube TV and Hulu and the streaming services were really popular. I just need to make the leap. That's all. You know, I'm paying over $300 a month. That's all I'll tell you. Over $300 for cable and internet and home security. So that's like $25 a month. What's up, Slim Shady Canes? The real Slim Shady, please stand up. Please and thank you. ESPN has the Gamecast if you want to visually see it. What do you mean? The Gamecast on the app, right? Yeah, if you have ESPN Plus, you can watch any college football game. I don't know if you're talking about on YouTube or not. Anything on YouTube, as far as I know, that's showing the actual game is illegal. unless ESPN is broadcasting it on their YouTube channel, it's illegal. Period. You know. And most of those game streams, those people that do illegally stream them, get taken down within 20 or 30 minutes of the start of the stream. But this what these guys do. They'll start another stream on another fake channel and do it again and just keep doing it. It's YouTube chasing its tail. I don't prefer to watch games that way, and I know a lot of people do, where they're just going from one channel to another, that illegally streaming and watching them. I have no interest in doing that. You know, same thing with fights, UFC fights and boxing matches. I'd just rather watch it legally and not have to worry about chasing around looking for the next stream. You know, I don't have the patience for that. So, all right, 2nd and 11, 9 minutes and 14 seconds left. Alabama on the move. Pass over the middle, flipped over, but he got the first down. Billingsley, 1st and 10, tied. Look how much bigger he was than the defender. That defender's probably 6'6", and he's got to be like 6'9". All right, 1st and 10. Hands the ball off. Hit immediately. And he's breaking tackle after tackle. It looked like it was going to be a 1-yard loss. Turns it into a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 coming up. Yeah, it is mind-blowing. It is mind-blowing. It also depends on how many TVs you have and all that. We have a bunch of TVs in here. All right, 2nd and 4. Oh, big run to the left side. Good tackle there, though. He was off to the races. Another first down. A big pickup, about a 15-yard pickup there by Alabama. First and 10 from the 39. Another handoff run up the middle. Hit immediately. And he's breaking tackles, but he fights for a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Seven minutes and 38 seconds and counting left here in the first half. Bryce Young throws it out to the right side, complete on the quick pass. What did he get? He just got up and ran. Williams is running. What happened there? Did he not get down? I guess he wasn't down. I thought he was down, but apparently he wasn't. Let's see here. He's hit. Yeah, he's down. His knee hit the ground. That's coming back. And I saw that live. That's why when he got up and ran, I was surprised that he was getting up and running when clearly his knee hit the ground. So that'll come back. I think it'll still be a first down, though, right? And we have a Cincinnati player holding his chest, his pec. Yeah, his knee was definitely down. No doubt about that. How about it, though, guys? We have a game here more than halfway through the second quarter. 10-3, Alabama. Both of these teams are playing hard. I got to say, I am supremely impressed with Cincinnati so far in this game. There's a noticeable size difference between these two programs, the players, which could probably end up being an issue in the second half. But Cincinnati's got speed and heart. I'm liking what I'm seeing from them so far. All right, so yeah, they're going to bring it back to the 29-yard line or 49-yard line, whatever they said. 30. I don't even know what they said. But it's still a first down, though. But they're going to bring it back about 10 yards. They don't look like they're worn down yet. I would say they might get worn down by the fourth quarter. Yes, but at the 49-yard line. So they're in Cincinnati territory by 1 yard. 1st and 10, tied. Clock continues to run. Right at 7 minutes left in the first half. Young's going to hand it off. Another big run up the middle and just imposing their will through the running game. Alabama is another first down. Alabama right at the first down marker there. A 10-yard gain. I would continue to do that with Robinson. He's averaging 7.3 yards per carry in this game. Robinson is. He might set a record by the time this thing is over with. 2nd down and 1. So they did not give him the first down. I was wrong. They marked him a yard short. I thought he got the first down. And now there's a timeout? Cincinnati calls their first timeout of the game. 6 minutes and 21 seconds left in the first half. Thank you all for joining me today during the timeout here. I got 106 people in here. A lot of other streams going on, a lot of other places you could be other than here watching the game with me. I'm having a great time so far. Time is flying by. I feel like I just started this stream and we're already getting towards the end of the second quarter. This has been a great game so far. I thought this game was going to look a little bit different. I'm going to be honest. I thought Alabama was going to be airing it out more and scoring more at this point in the game. I thought they might have as much as a 2-touchdown lead by now. But give all the credit to Cincinnati. Even though they haven't scored a touchdown, they have been competitive on both sides of the ball when it matters. And I hope we see a lot more of that throughout the remainder of the game because I don't care who wins. I just want to see a good, exciting game. All right, here we go. 2nd and 1. Young throws it out to the flat. Complete, first down and more. Who was that? Brooks. All the way down to the 30-yard line, first down, Alabama. Similar offensive philosophies in this game for both Alabama and Cincinnati. We haven't seen anything really thrown downfield. Maybe one deep pass by Alabama, none by Cincinnati. A lot of running the ball on both sides of the ball and short screen passes, bubble screens, and slants and things like that. 1st and 10. Empty backfield. Bryce Young's chased all the way back. Gets rid of it at the last minute. Throws it away. Good choice there. He was about to take a 15-yard loss if he would have taken that sack, but he threw it away. 2nd and 10 coming up. WB2DX. What's up, Pete the Goat? What's up with you? I mean, with those two, well, with Williams especially, I think I would take some shots downfield and make them stop me. Not often, but periodically. 2nd and 10. Complete, I think. Yes, they're going to say it was complete. I thought the ball was close to hitting the turf, but it was a good catch there by the receiver. Was that Williams? I think it was. Yeah, good catch by Williams. 3rd and 6. Big time 3rd down here. Big time 3rd down for the Cincinnati defense. Down by 7 with 5 minutes left in the first half. From the 26. Young back to pass, throws it over the middle, complete. Oh, I thought it was going to be complete. Bounced right off the receiver's hand, incomplete. 4th down coming up. 4th and 6, clearly a field goal situation coming up here. Alabama, if they hit this field goal, will go up by 10. That ball was, I thought it might have been tipped. It wasn't tipped. Actually, it was a bad pass. It was thrown behind the intended receiver there. All right, so this is going to be a 44-yard field goal attempt. Sorry. The kick is up, and he missed it. He missed it. No good. No good.
Dying right
Oh
after.
my God!
Dying right
Oh
after.
my God!
Dying right
Oh my
after.
God!
Dying right
Oh
after.
my God!
Clemson fans piss me off.
No good on the 44-yard field goal, keeping Cincinnati right in the thick of things. They're going to take a turnover here and have a chance to score and tie this thing before the end of the first half. Will they do it? I don't know. That was Mrs. Peete clapping. She's obviously rooting against Alabama. She's obviously rooting against Alabama. The laces were... Ray Finkel says the laces were in. That's the reason he missed the kick. I believe you. Are me and Mrs. Peete going out tonight? No, we're not. No, we're not. We're gonna sit back after this game's over. I'm gonna go chill out, eat some dinner, watch the Michigan and Georgia game, and I'm going to bed and waking up at 6 a.m. to drive out of town to this, you know what, wedding that I'm going to. That's all I'll say about that. So no, we're not going out. Yeah, that's a good point. All pro. Cincinnati's giving it to them between the 20s, and they have done a great job outside of that first drive where Alabama scored a touchdown of keeping them out of the end zone from when they're in red zone or close to red zone situations. I think most people want Cincinnati to win because it would be the same. Look, if Clemson was playing in this game, switch out Clemson and Alabama. If it was Clemson versus Cincinnati in the Cotton Bowl college football playoff game, 90% of the country would want Cincinnati to beat Clemson. I get it. And switch virtually any team out with Alabama and you'll have the same result. So I get it. I don't personally care. I just want to see a good game, which so far it's been an amazing game. Amazing and fantastic, as a matter of fact. The man here wants to know, did the guy who destroyed my snowman, my inflatable Christmas lawn ornament snowman, apologize? Yes. Except there's one thing, the man here. It wasn't a man. It was a female. It was a woman. And she did apologize. She actually offered to pay for the snowman, but it's not about the money to me. It's the principle. It's a principle. But yes, she did apologize. Okay. 1st and 10. Let's see if Cincinnati, inside of 5 minutes here, let's see if Cincinnati can do something before the end of the half and get some more points on the board. Ritter rolls out to his right. He's got nowhere to go with the ball. And he's just going to, I thought he was going to throw it away. He caught it. Did they? What's the official ruling? Was he out of bounds? Yeah, he's out of bounds. I couldn't see that camera angle was bad. Here's a better camera angle. Oh, he dropped it. He didn't even catch it. Incomplete. All right, 2nd and 10. From the Cincinnati 26. Short pass to the left side. Complete for about 5. 3rd and 5 coming up. Did she reimburse you? No, I'm not going to take her money. She's a good friend of ours. I'd rather just hold it over her head and scold her and mentally abuse her for doing that for the next several years. That's worth every penny of the snowman. 3rd and 5. From the 31. Ritter's back to pass. Throws it incomplete over the middle. I don't even know who that was intended for. 4th down coming. Now there's still plenty of time. Alabama has 2 timeouts left, and so does Cincinnati. There is more than enough time here for Alabama to score before halftime. Hell, they got almost 4 minutes. Mrs. Peete actually made New Year's Day lunch or New Year's Eve lunch for a bunch of people today, so I'm not going to ask her to cook dinner. We have a bunch of leftover food. All right, the punt is up. And, oh, get it! Get it! Did Cincinnati get it? I don't know who got it. A flag. So there's they're saying Alabama got the ball. So there was basically the intended returner dropped the ball. There was a loose ball. They were fighting for it. It got a little bit ugly on the pile. There was a flag thrown. I don't know exactly what the flag is for. But Alabama apparently did recover the loose ball there. It's hard to really see what happened. Too many people. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Alabama after the play. So that's going to bring it back from an already deep territory. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Come get that ass. Peace, everybody. One love. We'll see you soon, Texas Pete.
How about a Pete and Mrs. Peete live stream? That probably won't happen. I'll tell you that right now. Mrs. Peete has a love-hate relationship with YouTube. So, all right, first and 10 Alabama here. 3 minutes and 39 seconds left, but they're all backed up all the way to their own 6-yard line. Still plenty of time to make a drive and score here. We'll see what they do here. Both teams still have 2 timeouts left. Another run up the middle on first down for about 6 by Robinson. He's having a monster first half. A monster first half. What has he got? He's got to have over 100 yards, right? Or close to it. Second and 4. Bryce Young's going to roll out. Got nowhere to go. Throws it into the dirt. Hit immediately. 3rd and 4 coming up. Wow. You know what? I am shocked. I'm shocked. After that first drive where Alabama drove down the field at will, it looked like Cincinnati's team had no answer defensively for the physicality and skill of these Alabama players. But since then, man, they have been holding their own. Haven't allowed a touchdown in the last 28 minutes of play, or whatever, 25 minutes of play. 3rd and 4 coming up here from the 12. Bryce Young throws it complete. Oh, and he just backs into the first down, falls backwards over the line. Williams, first down tied. Damn, you couldn't let him do that, man. That was huge. No comment. On 1st and 10, I missed the play there. I think they ran the ball. I was looking at the comment section here. Anyway, they picked up about a yard, I think. So 2nd and 9 coming up. Young on 2nd and 7. He's got nowhere to go. He pitches it out to his right to Robinson. Robinson's got room to run. He's got a lot of room to run, and he just picks up about 20 on the run. He was unaccounted for completely by the Cincinnati defenders. First down, Alabama. On 1st and 10, they're going to throw a pass out to the right, complete for another first down. They are moving the ball and stopping the clock. This is a perfect formula here for Alabama right before the half. 1 minute and 49 seconds left, 1st and 10. Of course, they still have 2 timeouts. So far on this drive, 6 plays, 50 yards, and less than 2 minutes. Young's back to pass again. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. TV's about 20 seconds ahead of yours. You're probably using a streaming service then. That's probably why. I don't know. I'm actually in the future. I can see the future. That's why. Second and 10. Young's back to pass again. Throws it deep to the left side. Wide open is Brooks. Caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
Come get that ass. Peace, everybody. One love. We'll see you soon, Texas Pete.
I said earlier that I was surprised we didn't see enough downfield passes by Alabama and these receivers. And we've seen 3 of them on this drive alone, including that one for a touchdown. Yeah, that's definitely a touchdown. Inbounds, ball over the pylon. Yep. Yep. So there's a minute and well, let's see if this extra point's good. I'm sure it will be. So the score is now 17-3. 1 minute and 36 seconds left. What will Cincinnati do? I don't know. Cincinnati does get the ball to start the second half, so that might affect what their philosophy is with the remaining time. Do you even attempt? Well, I mean, you got to receive the kickoff, right, and see if you can get something out of that, a big return or something. Let's assume it's a touchback or, they get the ball, fair catch at the 30, whatever it is. Do they take a knee or two and go to the locker room and try to figure this thing out and get the ball to start the second half? Or do they try to use their 2 timeouts and get into field goal range and hopefully you don't turn it over? We'll find out in a minute. What would you do? What would you do?
Clemson fans piss me off. Clemson fans piss me off.
I do not have money on Alabama. No, I don't. All right. Oh, a big return across the 30, across the 35, all the way down to the 40. Now, that makes it more interesting. There's 1 minute and 27 seconds left here. You're all the way up to the 40. Now you got to go, right? You got 2 timeouts. You've got to try to at least get a field goal out of this, right? You only need about 30 yards or so. right, to get a field goal range. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 40. Ritter throws it. Complete on 1st down. Oh, what? Incomplete, maybe? Oh, it is complete. He just caught the ball with his knee on the ground, so you didn't get anything after that. 2nd down. Clock is ticking. 1 minute and 10 seconds. 2nd and 6 from the 44. Ritter's hit, but he steps into the pocket. He's going to keep it. He makes a move. 1st down all the way up to, or into, rather, Alabama territory. 1st and 10. Clock is still ticking. Once they set the ball here, it will be. No panic here. 56 seconds and counting here, but Cincinnati has both of their timeouts. They're in Alabama territory. 1st down. Ritter back to pass, throws it. Incomplete. All right, so the clock stops. 2nd and 10. You got some time to regroup here. 47 seconds left. There's plenty of time. Do not panic. If you are Cincinnati, you are about 15. I don't know how good that kicker is, or how big his leg is. You're anywhere between 10 and 15 yards from being in comfortable field goal range for your kicker. And you've got a lot of time to do it in. So, all right, here we go. From the 47. Ritter's back to pass. Overthrows the receiver. 3rd and 10 coming up. 42 seconds left. Still 2 timeouts. Cincinnati was having a lot of success running the ball. I realize that time is an issue here, but they've abandoned the run completely in the past couple of drives, especially this drive. I understand why, but I mean, they're just waiting for you to throw it. Yeah, he gets sacked for a big loss. So you're screwed now. Now it's going to be 4th and too long. The clock continues to tick. I guess you just let the clock run out, let the half run out. There's no reason to punt the ball back unless you're Alabama. You take a timeout. There's no reason to continue this half, right? For either team, it's over. Cincinnati does get the ball to start the second half. Good news for them, because they right now need to score, whether it's now or in the first drive of the second half, or this thing's going to start to get ugly. It's 17-3. That's the end of the first half, folks. I was thoroughly entertained. I hope that we have a similar second half to that. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of booing and meandering going on around here by the players. Is there a flag or what's going on here? Is there another play? Nobody's going to the locker room yet. Oh, there's still 2 seconds left. Good God almighty. Cincinnati called a timeout? What are they doing? They're going to go back out on offense and take a shot. Now, I did not see this coming. Cincinnati is going to take a shot at the end zone on 4th and 14 with 2 seconds left in the half. And he's sacked. Oh, that's funny. All right, look, guys, I'm going to take about a 5-minute break here. I am not going to shut the stream down. If you're new here, I do these streams all season long. I do not shut the stream down at halftime. I take about a 5-6 minute break You're welcome to hang out in the comment section and chat amongst yourselves, but I will be right back. So don't go anywhere. Thank you. Alabama over 300 yards of offense in the first half. This game was probably over before it started. Yeah, I think it's definitely over now. 17-3. I'll give credit to Cincinnati, though. They played hard for the majority of that first half. That last drive by Alabama probably iced it for them. Just looked up the second half betting line, and it's only -5 for Alabama. So if Alabama outscores Cincinnati by 5 points or more than 5 points, then you want to bet on Alabama. I would bet on Alabama on that one. I'm not going to do it, but that would be the smart bet most likely. The spread coming into the game was 13.5, less than 2 touchdowns, which was surprising to me. I did not take it, though. I didn't take the bait. Let's do a Happy New Year's shot here. Why not? The end of 2021. Crazy year. But I want to give a toast to all of you that hang around the Pigskin Pete YouTube channel, whether you've been here for 4 years or 4 days. I won't see you again, obviously, until after the new year. So I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for supporting me, watching, hanging out, all the people that support the show monetarily through Super Chat, PayPal, or just watching and commenting. Cheers to you. Here is to a healthy and happy and prosperous 2022. Cheers. Yeah, the game probably should be closer to 24-3. Adam Ferguson says lame. What's lame? Am I lame? Oh, am I lame? What's lame? The game? Me? You? I don't know. I don't know. Ray Finkel says it's over. This is going to be a blowout. That's probably the most likely scenario here. The only way that Cincinnati stays in this game is by scoring on the opening drive of the second half. B. Lee says, shout out to the Clemson Tigers for winning the Cheez-It Bowl. Yes, shout out to the Clemson Tigers for winning the Cheez-It Bowl. And winning 11 straight seasons with 10 wins or more. A rare accomplishment. Third team in history to do it. And unlike a lot of people, I am excited about next season. Dalton from D-Town says Brian Robinson played against a bigger D lineman than this during his high school days. I don't know about that. There is a massive difference in size between in the trenches on both sides between Cincinnati and Alabama, though. And I think that's going to catch up to Cincinnati in the second half, particularly the fourth quarter. It's funny, though, Alabama didn't really throw the ball downfield deep until the second half of the second quarter. They ran the ball heavily, as you can see by the running stats there, throughout the first half, effectively, too, averaging probably about 8 yards per carry. But they finally opened up the offense, started throwing the ball downfield, which led to that last touchdown. And I expect to see a lot more of that during the second half, taking deep shots, most likely to Williams and Brooks, with Mechie being out. Cincinnati does have a good secondary. But Alabama's going to get theirs eventually, throwing those deep balls. And Bryce Young is very accurate down the field. So I expect to see a lot more of that in the second half here. Yeah, who is, Jeremy, who is Nebraska's quarterback now? HBP says Clemson will be back in the playoffs next year. They will definitely be favored heavily in the ACC, and as they should be. With Pitt losing Pickett, I mean, look, man, they're still going to be a decent team in the ACC, but I mean, Kenny Pickett was one of the best players in the country, not just the conference, and he carried that team. And shout out to them. You know, they played great all season. Wake Forest, same thing. I don't think, is Sam Hartman, is he coming back? I don't think he is. I think he's exhausted his eligibility. So I don't know who in the ACC could possibly challenge Clemson in 2022. I'm sure Miami fans will tell you Miami because they say that every year. But they have a new coach. And so I doubt that. So I think so. I mean, look, man, Vegas will have Clemson favored and most likely going to the playoffs. But it'll be up to Clemson to figure that out. And what they really have to figure out is the quarterback situation. Obviously, DJ is going to have to play better. I know the offensive line is going to be better and more experienced as well as the receivers and the running backs. But we're going to see a quarterback controversy in the first 4 weeks. That's going to be one of the big storylines in 2022 as far as Clemson goes, is the quarterback situation with Cade Klubnik coming in as a true freshman. Very similar situation to what we saw when Trevor Lawrence came in with Kelly Bryant. Now, the difference is Kelly Bryant was not a highly touted player, 5-star like DJ is, right? But I think most likely at some point we're going to see a change of the guard at the quarterback position, most likely after 4 or 5 weeks in Clemson. It'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. And that'll be a tough decision for Dabo Swinney and Brandon Streeter, offensive coordinator, to make that change if it happens. Sam Hartman is coming back. Okay. I did not know that. So he must be using his final year of eligibility left from the COVID year to come back. Redneck Shaman. That's a hell of a name. Mrs. Pete's in the house. Always good to see Mrs. Peete in here. Yeah, with Hartman coming back, that makes it interesting for Wake Forest, especially since Dave Clawson is still going to be the head coach there. I thought his name would come up for one of these opening jobs. You know, there was, 12, 13, 14, I don't even know how many, a bunch of them, head coaching jobs that that he was in consideration for. I thought that he was going to be a heavy consideration for Virginia Tech, but Pry got that job. So Clawson will be back next season at Wake Forest, which will make them at least a contender, a threat to Clemson in that division. Jeff Grimm says DJ will transfer. If he gets benched for Klubnik, he will transfer. No doubt. No doubt. Hard to bench a guy. Let's say they go out there. So Clemson's out-of-conference games next year, their big out-of-conference game is Notre Dame, and that's not till October. So if they're going to make a quarterback change, it's going to have to be before that. Dabo will probably do him the same solid he did for Kelly Bryant and let him choose the red shirt within the 4-game rule or after the 4-game rule. So Yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's my prediction that that's what's going to happen, but that's a tough decision for them to make. What's up, Pastor Dave? Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to everybody. Clemson, power of the paw. Best player should play, always. D1 football is not a church league ball. Amen to that. Ding, 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 ding. That is correct, sir. That is correct, sir. Brandon Harper, I can't wait for the spring game. Wide receivers need to help the quarterbacks out. I agree with that, too. I'm not worried about Clemson's wide receiver core. I mean, they have as much as talent as anybody in the country. Loaded with 4- and 5-star talent. They were this year, too, but very young and a bunch of injuries. Like I said earlier in the stream, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, 7 scholarship wide receivers out due to injury for the latter part of the season. Clemson will be much more experienced on offense next year. The only question mark, in my opinion anyway, is the quarterback position. Yes, that's true, James. That's what makes it such a hard decision for the coaching staff. Is there's really no certified backup. Pumachan transferred out, and I don't blame the guy. I mean, the guy's been there 3 years, and he's played well when he was put in there. But he knows, he saw the writing on the wall. He's never going to start behind, whether it's DJ or Klubnik, he's going to be the second or third string quarterback. And so I don't blame him for transferring out. But yeah, there's no real, I mean, Hunter Helms is there. Got another quarterback coming in, you know, not to the level of Cade Klubnik or anything. So, yeah. And DJ's next year will be his last year, most likely. You know, unless he transfers and takes one more year. If he starts all of next season, that's his last season. I see no way it possible that he comes back for his senior year. Especially if he has a decent year, you know. Unless he transfers to somewhere else for another year. I think this is his last year at Clemson this coming season. He might transfer out and go somewhere else to raise his draft stock if he gets a bad draft grade or something. I do know for a fact that his dream is to play in the NFL, and I don't blame him for that. So, either way, his last year at Clemson is 2022. Whether he enters the draft or goes to a transfer to another team, I don't know. We'll find out. All DJ needs is a good quarterback coach. Well, he's got his quarterback coach is now the offensive coordinator. So, you know, a lot of, and I wasn't a big fan of the Brandon Streeter hire myself for offensive coordinator. It's hard to look at Brandon Streeter's track record as a quarterback coach at Clemson and say he's a bad quarterback coach because the guy coached Deshaun Watson to a national championship and Trevor Lawrence to a national championship and Trevor Lawrence to a first overall pick in the draft. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. I don't think Brandon Streeter's a bad quarterback coach by any stretch of the imagination. The jury is still out on whether or not he's a good offensive coordinator. Two different things. Two different things. Yeah, Brandon, a great point. Will Taylor got hurt halfway through the season. He's got a lot of promise. He was a high school quarterback. I think he was even listed on Clemson. So he's a wide receiver for Clemson officially. But he was also, I think, on the depth chart as far as a quarterback goes. Maybe third string or fourth string, I don't know. Played quarterback in high school. Great athlete. So, I'm sad to see him get hurt and end his season early. But yes, a healthy Will Taylor will be a weapon both on special teams and in the passing game. And in the running game. I agree with you on that. DJ needs a solid year. That's why I said if he has a solid year at Clemson next year, he'll leave. Right? If he maintains the starting position at Clemson all season long and has a good year stat-wise and win-wise, he'll enter the draft after that. If he gets benched and transfers, or if he gets benched, he will transfer, and then he'll go somewhere else for another year to try to raise his draft stock. Those are the two options for DJ. I do agree with that, too. Going way down the rabbit hole here with the DJ situation, there's a lot of situations that can go on, but, I mean, the guy's, he's 6'5", 260 pounds. He's built a lot like Cam Newton. Not as fast as Cam Newton. Similar in accuracy issues as Cam Newton. I mean, Cam Newton can throw the ball 80 yards in the air, a lot like DJ can, but can't hit the broadside of a barn, whether he's in college or the NFL. All right, here we go. Second half starting. Let me change the quarter here. Let's get a look at Cincinnati's offense after the adjustments. Third quarter starting. All right, 1st and 10, Bearcats. From their own 25-yard line. Ritter's going to fake the handoff, run out to the left side, keep it, and pick up about 9.5, just short. It looks like he's really going to mark it here, just short of the first down marker. Yeah, this drive right here is important, very important to the end of this game. A touchdown here for Cincinnati would at least keep them alive. Uh-oh, we got a down Alabama player holding his knee. That's not good. Who is that? Number 9. Hate to see that. Let's see what happened here. There was no visible, this is a non-contact thing. Nothing really happened there. He just, stepped the wrong way on his foot or something. I don't know. It looks like he's going to be okay. He's going to walk off the field on his own. Anyway. Vandy Danny's here, says, I have $1,000 on Bama money line, minus 610. It wasn't minus 610. It was minus 250 or something. 300. 400. Minus 400, I think it was. But I get your drift. Alabama on the money line. All right, 2nd and 1. From the 34.5. It's really 2nd in inches, not 2nd and 1. And first down, Cincinnati picks up about 1.5 yards on 2nd and inches. First down, Bearcats. Look, man, a win is a win is a win is a win. Winning any money is better than losing it. 1st and 10. Ritter, back to pass, throws it, complete. Just short of the first down marker, about 2 yards short. 2nd and 2 coming up. Nate, the great, don't be late. The depressed / excited Wolverines fan is in the house. I know you're excited for tonight's game, buddy. I am too. I'm extremely excited to watch the Orange Bowl tonight. 2nd and 1. Alabama's bringing the house. Ritter throws it complete. Oh, what a catch. First down, Bearcats. He bobbled the catch, but came down with it, landed on his back. Great pass and reception there. I still want to see Cincinnati throw the ball downfield. These 2 and 3 and 1 and negative yard passes behind the line of scrimmage are getting old, and it's just not going to work in this game in the long run. Stretch the field. Make them respect the stretching the field. 1st and 10 from the 48. Ritter back to pass. Complete for a first down and more by Pierce. First down, Bearcats. Yes, everybody hit the thumbs up. It's free. And if you want to support the show that's not free, there's a super chat option and a PayPal link in the description of the video. 1st and 10, Bearcats. From the Alabama 36. Gotta hand the ball off. He's got a running lane. He picks up. Oh, man. After contact, fights for about 4 more yards. 2nd and 1 coming up. Cincinnati's playing physical on offense. Of course, they've been doing this all game and coming away with nothing at the end of it once they get in the red zone. Take a shot. This is where you take a shot, in my opinion. What happened? My TV froze.
No. Please don't do it.
My TV froze. Our cable is frozen. Shit. Oh, it's back on. I missed whatever that last play was. It's back on now. They got it first down, though. Whatever it is. Oh, damn. All the way down to the 24. Ritter throws it to the running back. Complete. Picks up about 4 or 5. They're going to give him 5. 2nd and 5 coming up in the red zone now. Yeah, in the red zone from the 19. 2nd and 5 coming up. This is where they've struggled all day. Hands the ball off, gets nowhere. 3rd and 5 coming up. Yeah, I missed that quarterback run. My TV froze. I missed that whole down. But 3rd and 5 coming up. This is where Cincinnati struggled all day, is in the red zone to move the ball. Take a shot in the end zone. Not now. I mean, you need to get the first down, but big 3rd down here. Ritter throws it into the end zone. And what was that? Threw it in the corner of the end zone. Nobody there. Good defensive coverage there. Again, this is the story of the game. You cannot settle for field goals in this game. I consider this a win for Alabama. Cincinnati is moving the balls between the 20s as good as anybody, but can't capitalize on it. Kick is up. The kick is good. 6-17. Alabama leads the Bearcats. Oh, look who it is. It's Patrick Mahomes and his wife. Enjoying the festivities. Nate the Great says he's disappointed. Why are you disappointed? Yes, dear 114 people who are in here, please hit the like button. I think that they needed to score a touchdown there. I think it's over. It's probably over before anyway, but a 7-point game at this point would have been much more interesting than a 11-point game. And Alabama is going to eventually take this game over, I think. Alabama's money line is currently minus 3,000. Yeah, now because they're up. Because they're up. I can tell you before the game started, it was plus 400 for Cincinnati. If you were to bet on Cincinnati, it was plus 400, and if you bet on Alabama, it's minus 400. Yeah, they do need that. That is something that could change the tone of the game. Is a turnover. We haven't seen a turnover yet. Surprising by either team. Greg Larkin, hello sir, says, question: does anyone else feel DJ has the physical ability but lacks the mental ability? That's a loaded question, my friend. Physical ability in what way? He's big, not very fast, has a big arm, hasn't proven to be very accurate. So I don't know if that's a mental thing or just it is what it is. I don't know. That's a tough question to answer. He definitely, if you're going to build an NFL quarterback or even a college quarterback in a lab, right? Like on Madden, where you create a player, it would look a lot like DJ physically. But I don't know. He's not a quitter, though, I can tell you that. All right, the kickoff is up. Oh, big hit! Oh, my God. Big hit on the return. Williams takes the kickoff return and gets smashed at the 15-yard line. That was loud. Okay, from the 15, let's see what Alabama's offense has in store. Cincinnati desperately needs a turnover, fumble recovery, interception, something, a turnover. Robinson taken down immediately. He gets about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Second and 8 officially. Oh, God. Big run by Robinson. He's eluding, breaking tackles. Big time run there. First down, Crimson Tide. I don't know if you're Alabama, why you don't just continue to run the ball and just run the clock out and take big chunks like that. I don't know why you don't. And they're going to continue to do it. Robinson again. And he's only going to pick up about 3 on this play. 2nd and 7 coming up. I agree about DJ. He's not a quitter. I like that kid. I mean, I really do. But I like a lot of the guys that don't play, 2nd and 7. Again. the run, and he's going to pick up only about a yard. Third down coming up. Robinson has been running so hard all night. He's on the oxygen tank. They have no answer for him. He's going to be... I would sit him down to the fourth quarter and just let him destroy him in the fourth quarter, but that's just me. That's why I'm not a coach. I'm just a jerk off on YouTube. 3rd and 6 coming up. From the 38. Young. Under pressure. Rolls out to his right. He's got nowhere to go with the ball. A loss of 2 yards on the play. 4th down. Punting situation coming up. Great defensive stand by Cincinnati on that drive. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Robinson on the sideline sucking oxygen might be the reason they didn't get a first down there. If this guy had an Energizer battery instead of a real set of lungs and heart, they might just run the ball at will. All right, so they're going to punt here from... Looks like a pretty good punt. He's going to receive it and return it from the 20. Rolls out to his right. And he's going to get up to about the 29-yard line. 7 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's see what Cincinnati has. After that great defensive series there.
Clemson fans piss me off.
Come get that ass whooped.
Got 143 people in here. Thank you all for joining me. I do these live shows year-round. There is no off-season for Pigskin Pete. Call-in shows every single Wednesday and Friday night at 10 p.m. The ACC show with me and your boy C-Dog at 7 p.m. on Tuesdays. The Lunch Money show every 10 p.m. on Uncle Lou's channel, where we talk about betting lines, and during the off-season we talk about all kinds of stuff. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe button. This is not a new game for me. Been doing this for 4 years. Ray Finkel says, Bill O'Brien has no clue what he's doing. Yeah. The Crimson Yard. I don't even know what that means. Who would Alabama struggle against? Like this year, what team would have been Alabama's worst nightmare? Well, I don't know. They struggled against a bunch of teams this year. Pick one of them. I don't know. They almost lost to Auburn. Auburn's terrible. Terrible. So, Alabama, look, man, they're still infinitely more talented than the majority of the teams in the country. They've been recruiting better than any other team for the past 10 years straight, collectively. So, defensively, Alabama has not been very good this year. Compared to Alabama standards, okay? I'm not going to say they've been terrible like a Florida State or somebody, but you know what I'm saying. Why do SEC get all the hype? Well, I think they've earned the hype. They're having a bad way of it this year in the bowl season. But over the past 20 years, they've won more national championships than anybody. They've had more playoff appearances than anybody. I don't know. I mean, I understand why they get the hype, but they have not been great in the bowl season. You were right about that.
Clemson fans piss me off.
Yes, close to 5,000 subscribers. I am. All right, here, 1st and 10. Let's see what the Bearcats can do here on this drive. 7 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third quarter. Ritter throws it incomplete, bounces right off the receiver's chest. Got to catch that, bro. Yeah, I said that. I said the SEC has been terrible in the bowl games this year. That's a fact. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 now from the 29-yard line. Ritter's going to hand the ball off. A hard run. Looks like he was going to lose a yard or so, and he picks up 5. So 3rd and about 4 coming up, I think. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. We'll see where they spot it. Third and 4, officially. From the 35. Big 3rd down here for Cincinnati. Ritter rolls out to his left, throws it, hit immediately. Good defensive play there by Alabama. Incomplete. 4th and 4. I would have not imagined. The over and under coming into this game was 65.5, I think. This, outside of the first 2 drives of the game, has been a defensive game for both teams. Anybody who took the under on this game is looking good right about now. Of course, we still have a lot of time left. Still have the entire 4th quarter and more than or less than half of the 3rd quarter. But anyway, 4th and 4, punt situation here. Somebody call a timeout, I think. Flag. Uh-oh. It's hard for me to hear my TV. I don't have my TV up loud enough to where it gets picked up by my microphone, so I don't get a copyright. So anyway, 4th and 9 now. Fair catch called for at the 26. 6 minutes and 3 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 17-6, Alabama.
Clemson fans piss me off.
Williams is out? Is that true? I must have missed that. If that is true, that's a huge blow to Alabama's offense. Williams got a shoulder injury. Not Jay. Okay, I see. Didn't see that. No, now you're saying he's going back in. So, BB, you should wear your headphones plugged into your TV. I don't. No, I'm not doing that. No. Well, that's not me saying that, James. I'm not the one saying Clemson fans piss me off. That's another person saying that.
Clemson fans piss me off.
That doesn't sound like me, does it? Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Tater man does whatever a tater can, runs down the hill, rubs the rock. The dirty Gamecocks can suck Pete's cock. Look out. Here comes a tater man. No, it's not Dabo. Anyway, here we go. Great game so far. If anybody would have told you we are inside of 6 minutes or inside of 7 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter and Cincinnati would only be down by 11, would you have believed them? Be honest. Don't lie. Don't lie. I don't think many of you would have thought that. So, still a lot of time to go. Cincinnati is playing. Look, they're outmatched physically. They're outmatched in skill. They're outmatched in coaching. I mean, Nick Saban's the greatest of all time. But they're playing with heart, and you got to give them that much. I'm just happy this is not a blowout so far. Yes, Gamecock fans do hate me. They do. Almost all of them. Out of all the fan bases over the past 4 years on YouTube, almost every fan base is present here on this channel. Gamecock fans, they come, they take one look at me, they can't stand me. They hate me with a passion, which is fine. Whatever. 1st and 10 for the Crimson Tide from Bryce Young's going to keep it and run out of bounds about 3 yards short of the first down marker. 2nd and 7 coming up. Inside of 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Robinson's back in the game. He was sucking oxygen literally on the last drive. Throws it out to Williams. Hit for a 3-yard loss. Great penetration and defensive play there by the Bearcats. 3rd and 6 coming up. I'm extremely impressed by Cincinnati's defensive play so far. I mean, 17 points right now for Alabama is a low number. 3rd and 6. Young gets hit as he throws. Intercepted! Intercepted to the first turnover of the game. The first turnover of the game. Just what the Bearcats needed to get back into the thick of things here. I don't know where he was throwing that to. I don't know if he was just trying to throw that away and didn't see that defender there, but there was no Alabama player within 10 yards of that guy. I don't know what he was doing, but he did it. Turnover. $1,000 super chat retracted. Yeah, you can't send $1,000 super chat. I don't know. Yeah, you can't do that. They won't let you. They won't. YouTube won't let you do that. Well, I just missed what happened on first down. There's a flag on the play. It looks like there was no gain on the play, but there's a flag. The illegal shift against Cincinnati, so that's going to back them up on first down. Why didn't we hear Mrs. Peete clapping? She was definitely clapping. You probably just couldn't hear her over me yelling. I don't know. Don't get too excited. I'm just excited about to see a turnover. It's been over 3.5 quarters, no turnovers. Excited for that. 1st and 15. Hand the ball off. And he's going to lose a couple of yards. It's going to be 2nd and 17 coming up. Both defenses are playing really good right now. It's I'm not surprised that Alabama's defense is playing good, but Cincinnati surprised me. For sure. Second and 16 from the Cincinnati 42. Batted down. That's the 4th Count them. Not one, not two, not three, but four fourth batted pass by Alabama's defense on Desmond Ridder. She doesn't dislike Alabama. She just, I don't know. You have to ask her, sir. I'm not her spokesperson. 3rd and 16. Maybe she does dislike him. I don't know. I don't know. Let's ask her. Hey, Mrs. Peete, why do you hate Alabama? Oh, she's probably not going to answer me. Mrs. Peete, I know you hear me. Why do you hate Alabama? She's ignoring me. I don't know. You have to ask her. Maybe she'll type it in the comment section. Ridder is scared, needs to sit in the pocket. I've been asking that question all day, Huffer Billy Paul. Why are they not throwing it deep? They haven't done it all game. I don't know. What's up, Philip Medlin? Off the subject, but I wonder who's Georgia's quarterback is going to be next year. Stetson Bennett, if he's still there. I mean, why would anybody believe that he wouldn't be? And we'll see a couple of Georgia quarterbacks transfer. What's those? Who do they have? Carson Beck. And who's the other guy? Vandergriff? Brock Vandergriff? One of those two or both of them will transfer if Stetson Bennett stays. What's up, LW? Yes. Mrs. Peete is a woman of the people. Okay? She likes a true underdog story. She's a woman of the people. Pete, when are we headed to Wesley's booby? I don't even know what Wesley's booby trap is. But I'm in. You tell me. I'll go. Care. I've been to worse places before. Yeah, I would like to see Cincinnati keep Alabama's defense honest. I mean, everything is dink and dunk or run the ball. Throw the ball down the field. I know Ridder can do it. And that would open up the running lanes, too. It's frustrating to see that. And maybe they're trying to do that, and it's just not there. There's not open guys. But I would at least, even if it means a couple of incomplete passes to keep him honest and back those linebackers off a little bit, I would do that. Haven't seen it all game. Lance Tarus says Roll Tide.
Come get that ass. Peace, everybody. One love. We'll see you soon, Texas Pete.
All right, 3rd and 16. Take a shot, for Christ's sake. Now you got to take a shot downfield. Oh, man. Taken down for a huge loss, Alabama. How many sacks is that for Alabama? 5 or 6 today? Ridder had no chance. Alabama knew what he was doing. They knew it was an obvious passing play. And they brought the house. Untouched number 8. Harris. Christopher Waldrop says we roll. All right, so punt coming up here. Yet another great defensive stand. And immediately, man, you know what? The best part of Cincinnati's team might be their special teams. Although their defense has played well tonight. Despite the 17 points, they have played well. The defense for Cincinnati has kept them in this ball game. Barely. They're hanging on by a thread here. But it's kept them in the ball game. What's up, Adrian Dodson? Yes, probably Phillip. All right, 1st and 10, Alabama from the 30. Handed off to Robinson. Taken down for a 3-yard loss. I am shocked at the penetration that Cincinnati's defensive line is getting on Alabama. That's the biggest story of the game, whether they win or lose. I mean, they are doing way better than Georgia did defensively. Way better. Very surprising. 2nd and 13 from the 27. Young back to pass, throws it complete just across the line of scrimmage, hit immediately, picks up about 2. 3rd and 8 coming up. No, 3rd and 11 coming up. And a flag against Alabama, holding, going to bring it back. I don't know if I'm Cincinnati, if I like that. I'd rather it be 3rd and 11 than 2nd and 23. Wouldn't you? I would. Anyway, 2nd and 23 now. They're moving backwards. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers set for Bryce Young. In shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws it to the right side. Diving catch complete for about 7. Third and 16 coming up. From the 24. Young, back to pass again. Under pressure, steps up in the pocket, delivers it over the middle, complete to Williams. 1st down and more, all the way down to the 45-yard line. 1st down, Crimson Tide. That's why I said I would rather have 3rd and 11 than 2nd and 23. You give them 2 chances to get the 1st down instead of 1. Anyway, on 1st down, goes nowhere. It's getting a little some pushing and shoving going on here. Cincinnati player comes up with the ball. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, 2nd and 9 coming up. Got about a yard. From the 45. 2nd and 9. Inside of 25 seconds left. Clock running in the 3rd quarter. 17-6. Alabama. Handed off to Robinson. He runs up the middle. Breaking tackles. 1st down. Alabama. They have not been able to stop him all game. How many yards does that guy have? He's going to set a personal record for sure. This guy might run for over 200 yards tonight. 1st and 10. End of the 3rd quarter. The MVP of the game so far is clearly Robinson. Look, man, Cincinnati's done a great job at stopping Alabama's offense. They have not been able to stop him, though. Not been able to stop him. 4th quarter. A touchdown here by Alabama would be the death nail in this game. It would end it, in my opinion. So we'll see. I'm going to say, though, I am pleasantly surprised with the excitement in this game. I think Cincinnati, I know they only got 6 points. Offensively, they've been somewhat anemic, but between the 20s, they've been pretty good. In the red zone, they've been terrible. But to only be down by 11 points at the start of the fourth quarter against Alabama for Cincinnati, I think is a win for them and a testament to the type of team they are. We'll see what happens here in the fourth quarter. $164 yards he has so far. He'll probably end the game with over 200. I would imagine. Vandy Dandy says the Alabama cheer squad is definitely better than the Vanderbilt cheer squad. No comment. No comment. There's 200 people in here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. If you are new here, do these live streams and shows year round. There is no off season around here. This is not a Clemson YouTube channel. It's a college football YouTube channel. I just happen to be a degenerate Clemson fan. And so if you can put up with Clemson fans who are degenerates like me, you'll fit in around here.
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct, sir.
Clemson fans piss me off.
Ain't it crazy that when Saban retires, you have an 80% chance of losing your head coach? Where did you come up with 80%, sir? You just made that up in your head, and now we're supposed to, you type it in the comment section, and we're supposed to just take that as a fact? How about this? Less than a 10% chance. You want to dispute that? I mean, what makes your percentage prediction any better than mine? That's what I want to know. The answer is nothing. I'll answer it for you. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. The start of the fourth quarter. Alabama pressing hard. Bryce Young throws it. Oh my God, almost intercepted again. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. I just love when people come on here and just make up stats and shit. There's an 80% chance that Dabo Swinney leaves when Nick Saban retired. Where are you coming up with that number? You're making shit up, man. 2nd and 10. From the 44. Young, complete to Williams. 1st down and more, inside the 30, all the way down to about the 27. Flag on the play. Uh-oh. Who's this against? I think this is against Cincinnati. I don't know. Yeah, definitely going to be against Cincinnati. He ripped the guy's helmet off. That's what it is. Personal foul. So that's going to put him inside the 10-yard line. Man, you can't do that, bro. You're only 11 points down at the start of the fourth quarter, and you do that. That is man, can't do that. That's for sure. Not against Alabama. Not against anybody, but definitely not in this game against Alabama when you're down by 11. Big time mistake there. Can't do that, dude. Undisciplined. Undisciplined. So, It's going to be 1st and 10. I said inside the 10. From the 13, it looks like. Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 13. If I'm Alabama, I run it. I don't pass it. What's the point? Yep, going to run it. And he picks up 9. Robinson again. 2nd and 1. Coming up from the 3. Flag on the play. False start against Alabama. That's huge. I still say the same thing. If I'm Alabama, I continue to run the ball. Cincinnati cannot stop the run. You got players on Cincinnati's defense with hands on their hips. There's one guy's kneeling down. They're worn out. They can't stop Robinson. I give it to him 3 times right now. He'll get a touchdown. As long as he doesn't fumble it or something, he'll get a touchdown. No doubt. 2nd and 6. And they're going to pass it. Young throws it over the middle to the tight end. Touchdown, Alabama. That's the game, folks. That is the game. Yep. It was fun while it lasted. I think that's the game. There's any way Cincinnati can come back from this. 24-6. 14 minutes left in the game. I will give Cincinnati credit, though. They made it interesting for the majority of the game. Fourth quarter, though, when you're down now by 18. Hard to come back from. Hard to come back from. Shows what I know. I said I would just give it to Rob. I don't think it mattered whether it was to the tight end, a pass, or Robinson running it. This drive was going to end a touchdown. I mean, you know. Vegas knows their numbers, yes. They come closer than most people believe, more often than they don't. You have the outliers, right? But most of the time, Vegas is pretty damn close in their predictions and their spreads. It's actually pretty amazing how close they are most of the time. Touchback. Cincinnati will take over from their own 25-yard line. 13 minutes and 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 24-6. Alabama. Am I doing the Michigan game too? No, I'm not. Saban playing the spread. I don't think Saban gives a shit about the spread. He just wants to get to that. He just wants to get to that natty game, which he's gonna do. All right, 1st and 10, Cincinnati from the 25. Game's over, but this is definitely the last-ditch effort if you're going to do anything. Run for about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 coming up. Yeah, Georgia and Michigan is going to be a good game, I think. A handoff on 2nd down. For a 1st down, Cincinnati picks up about 6. 1st down. 13 minutes and 11 seconds left in the game. Ritter's going to pitch it to the outside. And he's going to pick up about 5 on the play, or 5 or 6. 2nd and 4 coming up, I think. Both teams, oh no, Alabama has all 3 timeouts. Cincinnati has 2. Clock continues to run inside 12 and a half minutes. 18-point deficit for the Bearcats. Ritter back to pass, throws it deep over the middle, open, caught! Big time reception. And that's what I've been saying all game. Why have they not been doing more of this? They wait till they get down by 18 in the fourth quarter with 12 minutes left to start moving the ball downfield. They've been doing this dink and dunk bullshit all day. You're not going to catch up to Alabama by doing that. They're going to hand the ball off on first down, and he's fighting and picks up about 6. 2nd and 4 coming up. I know it's too late. Everybody knows it's too late. Georgia beats Michigan. I've been seeing a lot of that. Honestly, this is one of the games that I have seen it been very, very, 50-50 from the different fan bases that aren't Michigan fans or Georgia fans about who's going to win this game. Very even. 2nd and 4. Throws it deep down the right side. Touchdown, Cincinnati. No, they said he didn't get it. They said he was out of bounds. Or maybe he didn't catch it. I don't know. We'll have to see here. I thought he caught it. See here. It must have hit the ground or something. I don't know. That's a touchdown, dude. Did he lose the ball after? See, they don't show the after part of it. It looks like a catch. Did he not maintain control of it through out? Yeah, okay, yeah. That angle showed it. Yeah, he lost it at the end. 3rd and 4. A pitch play to the running back. Alabama sniffs it right out, but hey, he fights close to the first down marker. Time is an issue big time for the Bearcats right now, obviously. 4th and 3, they're going for it. They have no choice. They have no choice. I like this play call here. This is definitely the game on the line here. You don't convert this. It's definitely over. It's probably over anyway. Definitely over if you don't get this. But 4th and 3. And what happened? Is that a delay of game? What happened? Oh, timeout. I was about to say, a delay of game on that would be just embarrassing. So Ritter was pissed off about something about there. I don't know what it was. Timeout, Bearcats. Phantom touchdown. That was one of those ones I needed to see the other angle because it looked in real time like he caught it, but the other angle showed that the ball came loose. Bryce Young becomes 3rd Mater D High School California grad to win the Heisman. Who were the other two? You know what's weird about this Georgia and Michigan game that's coming up tonight? Of course, Georgia hasn't won a championship in 40 years, right? We know that. It's been a long time for them too. Longer, right? When was Michigan's last championship? 1950 something? Been a long time. But for some reason, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the space that I'm in on the internet, on YouTube, that shapes my view of things, which is easy to do, when you do what I do. But it seems to me, for some reason, as if more people want Georgia to lose this game and Michigan to win it. And I can't figure out why, other than maybe Georgia's in the SEC. And Georgia fans are very prevalent and loud on the internet. That's got to be the reason. Split championship. Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, this is a whole nother video, but 1997 split championships don't count to me. Sorry. That's just my opinion. Oh, okay, so the first two before that were Matt. I didn't know that Matt Leinart went to Maitre D. Matt Leinart and John Hart. Okay. I just don't. I don't consider a split champ. I don't. You can't share titles with people. So, okay, I get it. There was at least the second best team that year, but I'm not giving a split title to anybody. There's no such thing. There's only one winner. Sharing titles is not a real thing. I don't acknowledge that. Of course, that's just me. 4th and 3. Ritter taken down for a big loss. Game over, Jack. Turnover on downs. Game over.
Dying right.
Oh my God!
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 Yeah, before that was 1949. That's what I'm getting at. Hold on. What does this say? Pete don't want to see. I don't give a shit about seeing anything, sir. I'm not a fan of any of these teams. So, people like to put their personal feelings about games on me for some reason. Oh, he says people, not Pete. Sorry. People don't want to see Alabama versus Georgia in the championship and Alabama win by 20 again. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess maybe that has something to do with it. I have no idea. Yes, this game is over. This game is over. It was probably over before it started. I will give, again, Cincinnati credit for keeping it interesting for 3 quarters, but that last touchdown by Alabama at the beginning of the 4th quarter, that was the beginning of the end, and the end of the end as well. And they're probably about to score again. My guess is that, there you go, Robinson over 200 yards rushing, which was my prediction. 2nd and 2, Robinson again. Another first down. My prediction is that Alabama's going to score at least one more touchdown. Cincinnati is looking at the clock and is probably getting a little bit deflated and tired right now. And this could get ugly in the last 9 minutes. Alabama's going to score at least once more, maybe twice. Maybe twice. Oh, B Bean, when Cincinnati, well, let's put it this way. If the coach stays there and they join the Big 12 in the next 2 or 3 years, whenever that happens, they will be an immediate contender in the Big 12. I would say they'll be in the top 3, no doubt. Texas is not looking like they're going to be a contender anytime soon. Maybe in the next 3 years they will be. I don't know, but not within the next 1 or 2 years. Oklahoma and Oklahoma State's your biggest, and Baylor are your biggest competition. So they'll be a contender. I'm not going to go as far as to say they'll go in there and be the number 1 team. Obviously, Oklahoma's leaving, so is Texas. But so you still have to compete with Oklahoma State and Baylor. So they'll be in the top 2 or 3. Deviate says Nick won't run up the score on the little guys. You don't think so? Sure he will. Sure he will. Dogs will eat Michigan. We'll see. We'll see. Michigan's no joke. Michigan's no joke. How are you saying it's not in his nature? How many times has Nick Saban blown out and run up the score on inferior teams? 100 times, sir. I mean, I don't know. Hell, he's done it several times this year. I mean, come on. What was the score against Charleston Southern or Citadel? Inferior teams, the little guy, as you put it. He won by 60 points. He has no problem running up the score on people. Where are you getting that from? All right, 4th down for Alabama. 6 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game here. That was a hell of a pass. The receiver just dropped it. Great pass by Bryce Young, though. All right, so the field goal kicker is going to come out. .43-yard field goal attempt. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. 27-6 now. Alabama. Yep. Oh. Shooting Smoke says not as many as Dabo. Not as many what? Dogs got the best run defense in the nation, says Adrian Dodson. Yeah, I mean, statistically, they sure do. Who's got the better quarterback in the Orange Bowl tonight? I'm seriously asking. It's not a trick question or me being facetious. I'm asking. Michigan, says Luke Walker. I think Michigan's got the better quarterback. Look, man, it's really head-scratching that JT Daniels is sitting on the sideline behind Stetson Bennett, and that could end up being the downfall of Kirby Smart in this season. If Michigan wins tonight and Stetson Bennett's the starter, you're going to hear a lot of chirping. A lot of chirping. You've been hearing it all season anyway. But Dabo runs up the score more than Bama. Okay, whatever. This whole Nick Saban cares about the little guy and won't run up the score bullshit is just fucking stupid. You know, if you believe that, you're stupid. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that right now. It's not true at all. It's not true at all.
Clemson fans piss me off.
It doesn't have anything to do with anything. That's the point. That's the point.
Clemson fans piss me off.
The second best quarterback in the playoffs is a backup, says Luke Walker. Yeah. No, that is factually true. Yeah, actually, yeah. No, Bryce Young's the best quarterback in the playoff. He's not a backup. Honestly, this game's getting boring to me now. 27-6. It's just going through the motions at this point and watching the Cincinnati Bearcats slowly die in their own puddle of urine. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, guys. It is almost 7 o'clock. What time's the game come on? The Orange Bowl? 7:30, I think. I don't know. Kickoff's probably closer to 7:45 or 7:50. I don't know. About an hour from now. But anyway, it's been fun. I've been on here for over 3 hours. I am not streaming the next game. No, I'm not. I'm going to watch the game, eat some food, and then pass out. I got to wake up early in the morning to go watch a meaningless wedding for people that decided to get married on New Year's Day. So, but I do appreciate all of you hanging out with me tonight. If you're new here, again, make sure you stick around, not only now, but throughout the off season. I do 4 live shows a week, all year long. This is not just a football season thing that we do around here. I've been doing this for 4 years, and we have a good time during the off season. A lot of banter back and forth, a lot of trash talking, but it's all in fun, okay? All right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all hanging out with me tonight. Great game, great season, great year for college football. Everybody have a safe and happy New Year and New Year's Eve tonight. Don't be doing anything stupid. You know, have some drinks and start driving around, call an Uber, or just stay home. That's what I would do. Just stay home. All right. Love you guys. I will see you very soon. I'll see you I'll see you on Monday. I'll be out of town this weekend, but I'll see you on Monday. Your boy, Pigskin Pete, is checking out. Happy New Year.